Welcome to Muscles and Magic the Gathering. I am Bobby Maximus. I am the Muscles. We have some extra muscle in the house today. We have Hunter. Hunter, how are you today?
Good.
All right, he's not going to tell you right now, but he will reveal by the end of this show the greatest commander of all time. So make sure you get ready for it. Just trying to fix my screen here. We always have technical difficulties here, but we are good to go now. At any rate, we got a big show today. We're going to talk some deck tech. We're going to go over some EDH combos. And we are going to review, you can see on the screen right now, this new Beadle and Grimm's avatar set we got. It's actually a numbered set. You can see it here. It's actually upside down, but 268 out of 1,000. It's got some products from Ultimate Guard. It's from Beadle and Grimm's. They make beautiful stuff. So we just wanted to do an avatar set review. And that's where Hunter and I are going to start. All right, he's going to take control. Hunter, first things first, the Beadle and Grimm's set, this avatar set. What are your first thoughts about this box? Do you like it? Does it look cool?
Yeah.
We have the avatar symbol, clear avatar branding. We're going to open up this box and see what's inside. Can you show all our friends what's inside? So the first thing he's going to show you here is they have, actually, they've got a beautiful tin here. I don't think anything dropped. Show everybody what's in this tin. All right, so it includes a beautiful little tin with some dice. All right. This is a really nice set, by the way. I was really, really impressed by the way they did this. So you've got a spin down die. You got all the dice you need. This is really cool. This is an Avatar 40 card or a 40 life counter. Absolutely love this. GWP 69360. We are great. Hello to you as well. Just opening this new Beadle and Grimm set. So this is a beautiful little spinner for your life. All right. We have some of these +1/+1 tokens here. Kind of like the White Lotus. And then we have these beautiful, they're like metallic. I wonder if they're actually magnetic. But these beautiful tokens for our deck that line up with the avatar set. We have a clue token, spirit token, soldier token, treasure token. We have an ally token, a food token, and a copy token.
Dad,
and again,
I think these goes on here.
No, these are extra tokens. These are sleeves. Show the people under the camera. These are some beautiful avatar sleeves for an avatar-themed commander deck. We are trying to decide right now, who do you think we should build? Avatar Aang, or should we build Heibai the Spirit Guardian?
Avatar Aang.
Avatar Aang. This is a deck box, so when you play this, and he is going to get the playmat out. Yep, just give me 1 second, okay, fella? So when you open this box, you get a beautiful deck box. You get beautiful sleeves here. You get 100 of them, so we can build a commander deck. You've got your counters, so you really have everything you need to have a great game of Avatar from the Magic the Gathering set. You've got your tokens. It's really, really exciting, actually. So we want to build a 5-color commander for Avatar and build an Avatar-only deck. It's going to be an absolute blast. All right, he wants to show you this playmat. Look at that. That is gorgeous. Do you like this playmat?
Yeah.
Is this the best playmat that we have?
Yeah.
Who's this guy right here?
Aang.
Aang. What are you getting right now, buddy?
Can I have like one of those coins for White Lotus Society?
For the White Lotus Society? Yeah, he knows the show. Let's show that off again. These coins are very similar to the coins that they give out. You remember in the show when Sokka gets a White Lotus coin from the Sword Master, who's a member of the White Lotus Society. So yeah, overall, I think this is beautiful. The art's beautiful. The product's beautiful. The sleeves are beautiful. It's a really nice deck box. Really nice touch. This is my first product that I bought in from Beadle and Grimm's, and I'm really impressed. It was $125, I believe. For the price point, it actually is really, really beautiful and really, really well done. You got to think, like, by the time you would buy all this stuff separately, by the time you buy a playmat, a box, sleeves, tokens, and everything like that. It's well worth the dollar value on it. And it is beautiful. And it does add something. I really like the idea of having themed boxes for my decks. And Avatar is one of the sets that I am going to build an Avatar only deck. I've done it before. Dr. Clown, how are you? Dr. Clown says, hi, Hunter. You want to say hi?
Hi.
Hi, this is Hunter. He's going to reveal to you by the end of the show the greatest commander of all time. Don't tell them yet, though, okay? All right. But I do have, from some of the other Universes Beyond sets, I build an only Assassin's Creed deck. It's Assassin's Creed in Universe only. I've got 4 Lord of the Rings ones, because I love Lord of the Rings. You can see axes over here that were actually used in the Hobbit movie. And so I want to build an Avatar one as well, so it will contain only Avatar cards. That's going to be an absolute blast to build. So this set goes along with it. We've got a play mat where we can play with our Avatar deck. We've got a beautiful Aang box and all the tokens that we could need. We've got sleeves. So a welcome addition to our collection, I would say, Hunter. What do you think about that? All right, so we're going to do up this play mat. And now we will get into our favorite part of the show. We are going to get into a little bit of deck tech. And today, with my main man, Hunter, we are going to show off maybe the best commander in Commander history. Does anyone have any guesses what we're going to show off today? Not you. You know. Let me see this. Let me put this away. Can I have the lid?
You said I could have one.
I will in a minute. Can I have the lid for a second?
Yeah.
We're just going to put this away. We got to do our job first. We are going to reveal to you maybe the greatest commander in Commander history. Any guesses from people out there on the live? By the way, smash that like button. Subscribe if you like these kind of lives. But Hunter is about to reveal, wait for it, the greatest commander in Magic the Gathering history.
Dad, can I put it down?
You can put it down. He is about to reveal it. All right, wait 1 second. Here we go. Magic Albra says, I love the show, but was not sure about buying this set. I just started playing almost a month ago, and I'm building your black-green elf commander deck that you have a video of. Lathril is an insane green-black Golgari commander. By the way, welcome to Magic. You've only been here a month. Or you've only been playing a month. I'm actually really jealous and envious of you. You've got so much to discover and so much to learn. It's going to be an absolute blast. I want you to know if I can be a resource for you. Please, please, please ask. Join our Discord and thumbs up to Dr. Clown. Maybe Dr. Clown, you can put a link in the show notes for Discord. So Magic, if you have any questions, we will be happy to help you. It's a great community of people. So please join. I actually think the Avatar set, and I did get some product early, I think it is a really, really good set and worthwhile investment. There's some great cards in it. Now, specifically for Lathril, there's not a lot of great cards in it. So you might be, if you're really, really interested in building Lathril, I don't know if the set's the greatest purchase, but for a lot of cards, it is a lot of fun and a really good purchase. That said, they are waiting, Hunter, to see the greatest commander in Magic the Gathering history. Hunter, when you put that card down, you've got to yell it live. And Magic, it's Muscles and Magic the Gathering. Muscles and MTG is the Discord. Dr. Clown, my guy, will put a link to it. But Hunter, hold on, let me plug this in. Hunter is about to reveal to you people the greatest commander in Magic the Gathering history. Now, this commander is a bit of a setup. We'll give you some hints. This commander is terrifying. This commander is ferocious. This commander is a world beater. This commander
Is a rabbit.
is a rabbit. It's a rabbit. And many people, listen, it is underrated, but many, many people have been on the business end of a beatdown at the hands of this commander, the most ferocious rabbit in the history of rabbits. Do you think they know what it is?
No.
Okay, tell him, Hunter Boo. Put the card down and tell him. Miss Bumble Flower. Say it loud, my man.
Miss Bumble Flower.
This is Hunter's official rabbit deck. Miss Bumbleflower. He is going to show off our deck. I'm going to pull up the stats on Moxfield. We're going to show off all our cards and some of the combos we use in the deck. This is one of our favorite decks. Hunter, I'm just going to pull up the deck and give them the metadata, okay? So before you show them the cards, hold on. We have our deck's called Temple of the Moon Rabbit, and it is on our Moxfield. And currently, Hunter's Rabbit deck is worth $802. It has a mana value of 163, which means it moves fast and furious. You come stand right here. And now Hunter is going to show you all the cards. So let's leave Miss Bumbleflower out so people know. And let's read Miss Bumbleflower, okay?
Okay.
So, Miss Bumbleflower costs 4 mana. It costs a colorless. It costs a green. It costs a white. And it costs a blue. Vigilance. Whenever you cast a spell, target opponent draws a card. Put a 1/1 counter on target creature. It gains flying until the end of turn. If this is the second time this ability is resolved this turn, you draw 2 cards. So we've got a lot of instance in this deck so we can cast multiple spells so that we can trigger Miss Bumbleflower like crazy. And this is actually one of our card draw decks. Hunter has 2 decks of his own. He has a Miss Bumbleflower Rabbit deck, and he also has a zombie deck helmed by the Scarab God. But right now, we are going to show off our cards. So let's show them off, Hunter. Yep, hold on. We're going to show this one first. So we have Miss Bumbleflower. You come and take the cards. And you're going to, and I'll hand them to you. You're going to put the cards here one by one. And
Wait,
Dad will read them, okay?
But I'm not going to put them down.
All right. So let's look at some of the cards Hunter has. Let's put them down under the camera one by one. So first one we have, do this. Do it like this. Watch. I'll help you. We're going to do it like this. We got Miss Bumbleflower. We have Dovin's Veto. We have Orem's Chant. Couple of great instants. Dovin's Veto. The spell can't be countered. Counter target non-creature spell. We have Orem's Chant. It's got a kicker, but target player can't cast spells this turn. Bless you. If this spell is kicked, creatures didn't attack or can't attack this turn. Great removal spell, Swords to Plowshares. Like I said, we have all the instants in this deck. We have the Veil of Summer. We have Wear Down. You can gift a card. Destroy target artifact or enchantment. If the gift was promised, instead destroy 2 artifacts or enchantments. You do not play enough removal in your removal deck. Tempt with Bunnies. Do you like this card?
Yeah.
It's a tempting offer. Draw a card and create a 1/1 white rabbit creature token. Then each opponent may draw a card and create a 1/1 white rabbit creature token. For each opponent who does, you draw a card and you create a 1/1 white rabbit creature token. This deck seems like a group hug deck, but it runs people over quick. We have Tempt with Discovery. We have Heliod, the Radiant Dawn. Hold on just a second. I want to read these cards. When Heliod, the Radiant Dawn enters the battlefield, return target enchantment card that isn't a god from your graveyard to your hand. You can transform Heliod, and it is going to transform into Heliod, the Warped Eclipse. You may cast spells as though they had flash. Incredible card. And spells you cast cost 1 less to cast for each card your opponents have drawn this turn. We have the Dual Legion Duelist, the Dusk Legion Duelist. Vigilance. Whenever 1 or more 1/1 counters are put on Dusk Legion Duelist, draw a card. This ability triggers only once each turn, so a lot of synergy with Miss Bumbleflower. All right, show more cards. Oh, beautiful. The Consecrated Sphinx. You are probably the only 5-year-old on the planet that has his very own Consecrated Sphinx. Game changer. Whenever an opponent draws a card, you may draw 2 cards. What else? Oh, Hunter, the bad boy of Magic the Gathering, plays with the banned list. The banned list has no power at our table. The Hull Breacher. Do you like the Hull Breacher? Yeah. All right, put more cards down. Show everybody. We have Beza, the Bounding Spring. We've got Lauren of the Third Path. We've got Manjara, the Diplomat. This card right here in a card draw deck, the Chasm Skulker or Chasm Skulker, whenever you draw a card, put a 1/1 counter on it. When it dies, create X 1/1 blue squid creature tokens with Island Walk, where X is the number of 1/1 counters on it. This gets monstrous in Bumbleflower. Yeah, Bumbleflower is that good. It is so underrated. People don't see it coming. It looks like a cute, cuddly commander, and it runs people over. We have Jaw Rail, One Volley Recluse, incredible card. The Goose Mother, another great card for 1/1 counters and food tokens. We have the Ancient Silver Dragon in foil, another great card draw card. All right. The Birds of Paradise, greatest mana ramp card of all time. Well, mana dork of all time. The Ledger Shredder. Hunter's deck is just stacked. The Scrawling Crawler. The Noble Hierarch. The original Primordial Hydra. And we have Quain, Internet Meddler. But we have more cards for you for our Bumbleflower deck. Show these ones off, buddy. Okay. All right. Here we go. You got to put them down one by one and make sure you show everybody. We have the White Mane Lion. Put them down right here. We've got the Great Henge. Beautiful card. We have a, what kind of Soul Ring is that? Who's that guy?
Sonic.
Sonic the Hedgehog. You wanted that in your deck, huh? Uh-huh. Okay, we have the Arcane Signet. We have an Ivory Tower. Let's read this for a second. Not a lot of people know this card. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may gain life where X is the number of cards in your hand -4. We're going to have all the cards in our hand. He is a very cool, someone said you're the coolest 5-year-old ever.
Oh.
Pretty cool, right? And Magic, you are right. The goal of Magic is to have a full hand and infinite mana. Wedding Ring, another great card. Beautiful. And this actually works really well in this deck. Let's take a look at this. Hold on, Hunter. We need to do some deck tech. So whenever you cast a spell, target opponent draws a card. Great, right? When Wedding Ring enters the battlefield, if it was cast, target opponent creates a token that's a copy of it. Whenever an opponent who controls an artifact named Wedding Ring draws a card, you draw a card. Whenever an opponent who controls an artifact named Wedding Ring gains life, you gain life. So you can really abuse Miss Bumbleflower with the group hug type thing. A lot of sneaky effects like this in this deck. All right, let's show another card. The Thought Vessel, beautiful. I gave him a beautiful Secret Layer version of this. Talisman of Progress. He's got Ozolith, the Shattered Spire, to take advantage of those 1/1 counters. Monk Class, another great card. Now, let's look at this card for a second. The second spell you cast each turn costs 1 less to cast. I talk about this in Magic all the time. Mana ramp is important, but you know what else is important? Reducing the cost of your spells. We have a Fountain Port. Teferi's Ageless Insight. If you draw a card, except the first one you draw in each of your draw steps, draw 2 cards instead. This deck is card draw everything. Let's show more cards. We have a Jace Bellerin in here for some card draw. A Prophet of Krufix, another illegal card, but we love banned cards here. Talisman of Unity. Horizon of Progress. Canopy Vista. The Talisman of Curiosity. Sun Petal Grove. The Overflowing Basin. The Fabled Passage. Rivendell. Show them Rivendell. That's really weird, Hunter. I feel like I know Rivendell from somewhere. What is Rivendell?
Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings. Yep. Let's show some more lands. People love your deck. We have Rivendell Legos he's pointing to. We have a Willow Rush Verge. Windswept Heath. Command Tower. Hushwood Verge. Oh, a Surveil Land. Hedge Maze. Tameo, Field Researcher. Seachrome Coast. He's got a great land base here, by the way. I can't believe he has a deck like this. Show all your lands. We got Flood Farm Verge. We got Adokar Wastes. We have a Temple of Enlightenment. We have a Temple of Mystery. By the way, these pain lands, so listen, I've been playing since 94. I've got a bunch of old school dual lands from Unlimited. The next best thing literally is these pain lands. They're a budget, they're a deal. So like Magic Albra, if you need land fixing, these pain lands are gold. Buy a whole stack of them and just have them on hand for when you build decks. We have a Flooded Strand. We have the Oak Hollow Village. All right, now he's going to show off the remaining rest of his cards. I'm going to put these over here, Hunter. So put these back down one at a time. We have the Seaside Citadel, Temple of Plenty, Plains, Luna Power Village. Oh, okay, wait, stop. A Reliquary Tower, really important in this deck. You need a lot of cards, give you no maximum hand size, all right? I'm also just releasing, I probably need a Laboratory Maniac in here. I don't know if I have one, but if I don't, I'm going to make the adjustment maybe in the show. Magic Albra, Gilded Lotus, it can be good. Like, it's a reasonable card for like a bracket 2, bracket 3 deck. If you're playing competitive, I think it costs too many mana for what it actually does, for what it actually gives you. My one exception to that is my Eldrazi deck. I need as much big mana ramp cards as I can, so I use it in my Eldrazi deck, but not really any other deck. Island, okay, show me more. Razorverge Thicket, beautiful card. Plains, beautiful card. Brushland, beautiful card. Island. Oh, Magic Albra. Here, a Pain Land's one of these. So you see the Brushland, and they make this in every color cycle. But you can tap it for free and add a colorless, or you pay 1 life, and you can add a green or a white. So there's a bunch of these cards. There's a Shivan Reef, a Carplusian Forest. So basically for every like 2 color pair, Celsnia, Golgari, Orzhov, there is a corresponding land. All right, so I would definitely get one of those. All right, show more cards. We have an island. Sorry, yep, island. The Dranith Ruins, 1/1 counters again. The Lush Portico, another Surveil land. We have the Lilypad Village. We have the Skycloud Expanse. We have a Sungrass Prairie. We have the Perch Protection. We've got Peerless Recycling. A lot of cards from Bloomborough here. You really liked Bloomborough, didn't you? Yeah. The Dawn's Truth. Stand up. We've got a Path to Exile. A Crop Rotation. A Frantic Search. A lot of instants, like I said. We have an Arcane Denial, a Sink into Stupor, a Beholder's Sleep Right, an Offer You Can't Refuse, Spell Pierce. Okay, wait, we gotta stop for a second. You are a monster. You play absolute blue control. Blue player here. All right, put another card down. We've got 20-Toed Toad. So listen, these are a bunch of the win cons. Let's slow down and talk about these guys. Win con time. Pay attention. 20-Toed Toad. Your maximum hand size is 20. Whenever you attack with 2 or more creatures, put a 1/1 counter on 20-Toed Toad and draw a card. And whenever 20-Toed Toad attacks, you win the game if there are 20 cards in your hand or 20 cards on a creature like 20-Toed Toad. So yeah, big, massive win condition in this deck. You're right, Bloomborough was awesome. Triskaidekaphile, you have no maximum hand size. And at the beginning, oh wait, 1 second, Hunter. At the beginning of your upkeep, you have 13 cards in your hand, you win the game. Won the game a bunch with Bumbleflower with this card. Spellbook, you have no maximum hand size. 0-drop artifact, great card. Body of Knowledge, yes, I'm going to go back there, Hunter 3. Triskaidekaphile, no maximum hand size. If you have 13 cards in your hand exactly, you win the game. Great card, big win condition in this deck. Body of Knowledge. Body of Knowledge, power, and toughness are equal to the cards in your hand. You have 30 cards in your hand, it's a 30-30.
This is kind of working.
Yep, no maximum hand size. Okay, next up, we have a Wizard class. And we have another Consecrated Sphinx, but it's not meant to go in this deck. I'm going to have to put that in another deck. That was an accident. Wizard class. I actually know where that goes, our Wizards of Dark Smoke deck. Let's talk about Wizard class. You have no maximum hand size. When this class becomes level 2, draw 2 cards. You're right, Bumbleflower is insane. Whenever you draw a card, put a 1/1 counter on a target creature you control. That's massive. It works really well with 20-toed Toad. We have a Mikoro, Center of the Sea. We have a Psychosis Crawler. We have a Psychic Corrosion. And we have a Polywog Prodigy. Great cards in this deck. What do you think about your Bumbleflower deck, Hunter?
Good.
Do you think we could probably use a Thassa's Oracle? And we do need a Laboratory Maniac.
Dad?
Yes.
Can I have, like, my Sonic deck?
Your son? Oh, you mean your zombie deck?
No, my Sonic. Like, when I have Sonic Magic cards?
We do have some Sonic Magic cards. Do you want to show them to people?
Yeah.
Okay, sit down right here. And this is actually perfect because we do have to look for a Laboratory
Jax,
Maniac
what do you have in your mouth?
as well. All right, Hunter.
Jax, what do you have in
We're
your
going
mouth?
to see if we have an extra Laboratory Maniac
me.
for this deck.
Dad, Jax has something in his mouth. Like,
That's okay. Let's look at these. Let's see if we can find Vandalia Click Great card. Let's find you some Sonic cards, okay? There's a Sonic card.
okay.
Tinker's a crazy card. Prophet of Krufix. You got a bunch of Eldrazi's. Oh, the Pico Pico Hammer. The Egg Hammer. Tails. I think you need a Tails for your zombie deck, in your superhero deck.
Yeah, let me.
Want to take a look? Yes, Hunter, that is correct. So let's read the card. Let's take a look here for you. He is just going to show you these while we get Triskaidekaphile so I can read the exact wording on it. You want to pick that up, buddy? Okay, so let me find Triskaidekaphile. So let's take a look here. At the beginning of your upkeep. So at the beginning of your upkeep, if you have exactly 13 cards in your hand, you win. So as long as you have 13 at the beginning of your upkeep, you are good. Matt Gill says, Lab Maniac's the only card I'm cool with. You win the game. Text, considering you have to draw through your entire deck to trigger it. And in the Bumbleflower deck, you probably are doing that. So it is an oversight that I don't have one in here, and I need one. Yes, Hunter.
Can you look for my Sonic deck?
Yeah, give me a minute. We gotta find a Laboratory Maniac, okay?
Okay.
Giada, Beast Within, Unexpected Windfall, Rattleclaw Mystic, great card for mana ramp and mana fixing. All right, I hope we have a Laboratory Maniac. I'm gonna go through these fairly fast because I don't want to waste all your time, but we gotta find one. Hunter, do you know where my blue cards are? Can you do me a favor? You see those little boxes down there by my safe? Can you grab those for Dad? We need to find the Laboratory Maniac.
Oh.
Yes, bring me the one, just the black ones.
Okay.
Because it is a pure oversight. We do not have a Laboratory Maniac in this deck, and I gotta fix it, and now I gotta see what to take out. And I am not finding one. I'm finding every other card ever. I have Sonic's Biplane. Okay. All right. Hunter has our boxes. All right, Hunter. Hold on one second, okay? What do you think? Do you think we're going to find a Laboratory Maniac?
Yeah.
Do you know what he looks like? It's kind of hard to find, huh?
What does he look like?
I'll show you, okay?
Okay.
Not one in here. This is just our extra box of some good cards. And usually I have a card like that on hand because it is useful. We have a Curiosity Crafter. For the guy that was asking about those pain lands, there's another pain land. Okay, Hunter, give me those. Let's look through our blue cards, okay? Now, Let's see if we can find a Laboratory Maniac for our Bumbleflower deck. Everybody. Hunter, you can put that one back. Okay. Here's some blue cards. Let's take a look. I think it's really helpful, by the way, for all the new Magic players out there. I used to trade in a lot of my bulk. I don't anymore because I'm always looking for cards, and I always have to end up buying the cards I need for more than I sold them for. So now I don't really trade cards in unless there's something I really, really want. I'll use Card Kingdom sometimes, but I really try to keep boxes of bulk. So that's what you're looking at right now. So you can see these are a bunch of blue bulk golds because I realized I don't have a Laboratory Maniac and maybe we can find one. Do you want to grab a stack and look, Hunter?
Yeah, what does he look like?
He looks like, kind of like this, but shiny. Okay.
Can you show me on your computer?
Yes, I will. Okay, so we got to show Hunter. Come here, Hunter. Watch. You ready? He looks like either like that. You see him?
Yeah.
Or
Is that him?
yeah, or like this. Watch. That guy.
What guy?
This guy.
This?
This card, yeah. So go sit down and let's look. So we are looking for a Laboratory Maniac. Can we have a card that says when you control this many elf creatures you win? I would absolutely love that. But it's called Crater of Behemoth. We are trying to look for a Vandeel's Adventures, aka Laboratory Maniac. Think we're gonna find one, Hunter? If we find one, I'll scream, okay? You guys, if I find a Laboratory Maniac or a Vandeel's Adventures, you will hear me yell like I got a serialized card. Get ready for it. Cover your ears. Not yet. We are out. Anything in there, buddy?
I'm looking.
All right. Let's see. But yeah, Magic, if you had like 20 elf creatures out and you cast a Crater of Behemoth, you're pretty much going to win the game. So get yourself one. Oh! Oh! Oh, we have one! It is a Japanese printed one. We're going to see if we have an English one, but this does it for me! Hunter, we came through in the clutch.
Didn't find one, but I'll get another stack.
Yeah, but we have one here. Now we have to find one more, okay? I'll tell you what, you find one in your stack, I'll pay you $5. Cool?
No more.
We found one. Beautiful. And this says if there's no cards left in your library, you draw a card, you win the game. Which is massive. All right, Hunter, we are cooking with gas now. A lot of great cards. Okay.
Another pie.
I think we're out of cards almost, right? But this is why, guys, genuinely, this is why I hold on to my bulk. It's just not worth it to sell because then if you got to go buy this card, you got to pay for it. It's just too worth it. I used to sell all my commons all the time. And honestly, they've come in so handy. Not just my commons, but like my bulk stuff, right? Right. Hunter 3, I think I'm saying that right. I'm kind of new, still learning. Are mono decks worth making? Yes, mono decks can be great. If you go on my Mox field, Bobby Maximus, Look at some of my mono decks. A Crinkle mono red deck is deadly. Mono blue decks are deadly, like an Urza Lord High Artificer or an Eluge deck. Bonkers, right? In green, Marwyn the Nurturer and Saval, Hunter of the Wilds, monster decks that are monocolored. In black, I really think I would do, if I was going to do mono black that was worth it, the ones I built were Maha, Its Feathers Knight. I did a Shieldred one, which is like bonkers. Yawgmoth's Thran Physician is great. The Keurig, Son of Yawgmoth, is like a monster black mono deck. So away you go for white, probably Giada, an Angel deck. Away we go. All right, everyone, help me. We have got to adjust Miss Bumbleflower for you. This is going to be a win con for you, okay? So we got to figure out, because this is your deck, you get a vote, okay? Let's see what cards we're going to take out. We're not taking out Miss Bumbleflower. We're not going to take out any of our lands, okay? We're not going to take out Tameo because it's just too on theme. But wait.
Dad, can I have this?
We could maybe take out Tameo. Hold on.
Dad, can we have this? Can I have this?
We're putting it in your deck. Hold on.
Okay.
Can you do me a favor? Can you look? Let's look up to see how much Tameo is. It's only worth 99 cents. I think that's the one we take out. Move over a sec. So Tameo Field Researcher, great card.
Dad.
Oh, but you can cast spells from your hand
Dad.
without paying their mana cost. Yes.
Can I go hang out?
You want to go hang out? You want to be done with the live?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Hunter, before you go, come say goodbye, and I'll fix your deck. Come say goodbye.
Bye.
Tell everybody, come right here. Hunter wants to say goodbye, everyone. Get in the comments, say goodbye to Hunter, my Magic the Gathering friend. All right, Hunter? Did you have fun?
Yeah.
We're gonna put Vandal Adventures in your Bumbleflower deck. Do you trust me to make the substitution?
Yeah.
Okay. Everyone is saying goodbye to you and saying what an awesome dude you are, okay?
Okay.
I love you. Okay. So one of the cards we could take out is Tameo. I have 38 lands in this deck. I could always remove a land, although I hate doing that. So I don't think I want to take out a land, to be honest with you. Prophet of Krufix could take that out. Bonkers card. Jace Bellerin with that. I don't want to take Jace out. Wedding Ring. I already talked about how powerful that is. Sword of War and Peace could go. Nope. Too valuable with card damage. This is going to be hard. I'm not going to lie, guys. Okay. Ivory Tower. Super low casting cost. Gets me a lot of life. The Great Henge. Should we take a Great Henge out? What are the thoughts on that, everybody? Do we take a Great Henge out? The spell costs X less to cast, where X is the greatest among creatures you control. We don't have a lot of big, stompy creatures in this deck. I feel like Great Henge could get cut. Not Whitemane. Lion. Not Queen. Not Primordial. Not Noble. Not Scrawling. Not Ledger. Not Birds. Not Ancient Dragon. Not the Goose Mother. It's too good. Especially for counters. Actually, Goose Mother's not that great. Goose Mother could go. Jaw Whale, no way. Nope, 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 nope. Gotta stay, gotta stay, gotta stay. Ooh, Temple of Discovery. Search your library for a land card. Put it onto the battlefield. Each opponent may search your library for a land card. Put it on the battlefield. For each opponent, search your library for a land card. Temple Discovery is a really good card. It is a sorcery, though. Tempted Discovery could be an option. David Evans, you are right. And I can use a Great Henge in another deck. Like another green Stompy Creatures deck, right? Where then you can cast it for pretty much free. Body of Knowledge is a great card. Man, this is going to be tough. Yeah, David, some people do. People get greedy. People get greedy and they want their lands. You'd be shocked how many times I've drawn a whole boat of lands from that. Peerless Recycling. It is an instant, though. And I don't really want to get rid of instants because they play too well with Bumbleflower. All right, so. Yeah, you'd be surprised, David, how many people fall for that, right? So let's take a look, guys. We want to put in Laboratory Maniac. We're going to draw so many cards in Bumbleflower. That's a win condition. Completely overlooked not putting that in the deck. The Discord link, Magic Albra, Dr. Clown will post it, but it's just Muscles and MTG. If you look up Muscles and MTG, you will find it. I promise you. You can also find it if you go to my Instagram, Muscles and MTG. It is in the link in bio, if that helps. So, Tempted Discovery could potentially go. It's a higher casting cost and it's a sorcery. The Goose Mother could potentially go. But it does take advantage of 1/1 counters. There is a 1/1 counter sub-theme in this deck. And you can draw cards. The Great Henge. It's great for card draw. It's great for mana ramp. The problem is I don't have a lot of massive creatures in this deck, but I do have a Primordial Hydra, so maybe Great Henge could come cheaper. I'm really hesitant to get rid of it. All right. Prophet of Krufix. Untap all creatures and lands you control during each other's play on top step. This is massive in creature cards, so they had Flash. And then Tamiyo, Field Researcher. Let's look at Tamiyo. Choose up to 2 target creatures until your next turn. Whenever either of those creatures deals combat damage, draw a card. That's big. Choose up to 1 target non-land permanent. They don't untap during the controller's deck, except that's great. The final ability, draw 3 cards, you get an emblem. I think Tamiyo could go. So now that I look at this, I think we're looking at Tamiyo, the Great Henge, or Tempt with Discovery, all right? Great Henge is a great card. It's worth $84.99. I really don't want to reduce the value of this deck. Yes, Pika Creeper, we play with banned cards. I don't believe in the banned list. I think it's prejudiced. I think it's unfair. I don't like it. So yeah, we play with banned cards. And I actually think a lot of these cards are going to be unbanned at one point, just so you know. So guys, we've got to vote for the Goose Mother. Let's look. Let's give me some votes, guys. Which one are we going to get rid of? Which one goes? We'll take a vote. I'm having a hard time deciding. I don't really want to take out Great Henge. Hey, Demo. I like the value of my decks. I'm a player and a collector, and I do think the Great Henge is a useful card. It could be useful in another deck, but it's useful here. All right, so I talked myself into keeping the Great Henge. So now, Matt says Goose or Henge. I've actually decided, Matt, I'm going to keep Henge in. It's just worth too much. My goal is to have 100 Commander decks, each one worth 1,000. That's my goal. Some of them are worth way more. Some of them are worth less. My Assassin's Creed deck, I got to get a serialized card for that. That'll bump that one up. I probably got out of 64 decks. I probably only have 6 or 7 that are worth less than 1,000. This is one of them. So I'm actually looking to get this up. And Magic's saying take up the sorcery. A lot of people are saying Goose. We get a lot of votes for poor Goose Mother. What's a Goose Mother worth? $1.29. Poor Goose Mother. What did the Goose Mother ever do to anybody? But I think people want the Goose Mother gone. All right, Goose Mother, you are the weakest link. Goodbye. We are going to put in Vandeel's Adventures. Big win, Con. So, David, here's the problem. I agree with you that Tempt could go for something that's a lower casting cost. You're not wrong, okay? Mana Vault would be a fine choice, right? I really would love to have another Mana Vault, but if you know anything about me, I don't use proxies. So I don't just have a Mana Vault laying around, right? So your point, though, is well taken. We want to increase the value of this deck, and we want to add some mana ramp. So let's see what I have in my extra cards and what we can add to this. Let's take a look. I'm going to get my more expensive cards out here. Let's see if anything fits. There's a serialized card, but it obviously doesn't fit the colors. Doesn't fit, doesn't fit. Platinum Empyrean, it would just be like a trying to shoehorn this in, doesn't fit the deck. Yoshimaru doesn't really fit. Emrakul doesn't fit. Ooh, wait a second. Jeweled Lotus doesn't really help us in here. Patchwork Chucky. Patchwork Chucky could work. Stuffy Doll. Could put a lot of 1/1 counters on it. Where's Bumbleflower? Oh yeah, and you could put a lot of counters on Patchwork Chucky. Patchwork Chucky might be a choice. The Planeswalker, choose up to 2 target creatures until your next turn. Whenever either of those creatures deals combat damage, you draw a card. It's for Magic Albra. The -2 ability, tap up to 2 target non-land permanents. And the final ability, draw 3 cards. But Patchwork Chucky might be a choice, but it is a higher casting cost. Portal to Phyrexia. Elish Norn. Not a bad card. Eggnoggers, Wolverine, Eggnoggers, Vorinclex. Vorinclex, the monstrous raider. could be great. If you would put one or more counters on a permanent or player, put twice that many of each of those kinds of counters on that permanent or player instead. With Bumbleflower, that might be the answer. Vorinclex is winning that battle right now. What do you guys think about a Vorinclex in this deck? It does get the value up as well. Ancient Gold Dragon could be a choice. We're not going to put any Eldrazi's in. You know, the little man does deserve a one ring. And the one ring does go really, really hard for card draw. Do we have a one ring in here yet? We do not. Oh boy. Vorinclex and the one ring would instantly get the value of these decks up. So the question is, do we do Vorinclex and the one ring, everybody? Can you imagine that? Do we want to do it? Or do I want to save these for other decks? But this actually really solves some problems. You know what I mean? Sorry, just trying to fix something on my camera, everybody. So one ring could go in. So you think take the one ring for Tempt with Discovery? Let's do that. Wow. Are you kidding me right now? $129 for the one ring. $94 for the foil version. Okay, now we're up to $8.94. David, you're right. You're right. I do not argue. Look, one ring is in there. Boom. Done. You guys helped me a lot tonight. This is great. Hey, Hunter! I put the one ring in your deck. Come here, look. He's going to be psyched about this too because he loves Lord of the Rings. Let's see if he approves. Come on over, buddy. Come sit. Okay, I want to make sure this is okay for you. I took out this one and I put this one in. Is that okay? Yeah. How many thumbs up? Tell the people to that deal, to that trade. You want to trade Attempt with Discovery? You give this to me. I will give this to you. Yeah. Okay, deal. Hunter approves. Guys, we passed the test. Everyone is saying you made an awesome trade. Okay. And you have the best Bumbleflower deck in the world. Okay. So now the next question is...
Can I have my white
in a few minutes, okay? I'm trying to decide. Do you like this guy? Come here. Come here. Do you like Vorinclex better or Tamiyo Field Researcher? You like Vorinclex?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to take a vote from the people, but you approve of that trade? Yeah. All right. All right, everyone, listen. Last thing before I go. Vorinclex or Tamiyo, what does more in this deck? I feel the fact that Miss Bumbleflower gives us all the counters, and there's a lot of counter-type synergy in this deck. I think Vorinclex does more than Tamiyo. Do we agree on that? I need 3 verbal confirmations, and I'll make the trade.
Yeah, trade. Because this is less money, this is more money, and this is less damage, and this is more damage.
This is more damage. That's right. This is a 6/6. I need 3 verbal confirmations. If we get 3 votes, we will do Vorinclex for Tamiyo. Who thinks that's a good trade? Tameo does a little bit in this deck, but for the casting cost, I honestly think Vorinclex does a lot more. I'm actually thinking I don't even need 3 votes for this.
I'm gonna go to
Okay, I'll be back, okay?
TV.
Dr. Clown says do it. We have 1 vote. Do you vote for Vorinclex, the Monstrous Raider?
Yeah.
Yep, Hunter votes for it. The other Hunter votes for it. There we go. The deck value, by the way, is $894 right now.
Okay.
Tameo is gone. Vorinclex, Monstrous Raider. Not worth as much as I thought it was. The Phyrexian version's worth $37.99. Let's see what the English version is worth. 57 bucks. Okay, so we just got our value up to $9.51. Wow. Okay. There we go. Excellent. I have another idea to get the value up here. We could add some lands. No, I don't really want to mess with the land base. I was thinking to add a couple of those Venom lands to bump it up, but I don't even know if it's worth it. We just really need a better card at some point. You know what I mean? So, here we go. 950's close. I mean, I bet you I could let it coast. To be honest with you, over time, I bet this will accrue to $1,000. So, that 950 will probably we're probably there, right? Would we agree on that? So there we go. Some live deck tech. Vorinclex is actually a masterful addition to this. With the amount of 1/1 counter cards in here, let's actually look. Inkmoth Nexus would be great. I do not have a copy of that on hand, David. That's the problem of playing with real cards, right? So let's look at the cards that will be affected with 1/1 counters that kind of work with this, right? So Drannith Ruins. I just want to before we go, this is kind of how I check to make sure I made the right choice. Let's see cards that have synergy with Vorinclex. Let's take a look. 20-toed Toad. Wizard Class. Polywog Prodigy. The Great Henge. Dusk Legion Duelist. Chasm Skulker really goes off with that one. This is, by the way, a great way to do a little bit of deck tech here. Primordial Hydra, just to make sure you're on the right track. The more cards a card has synergy with in the deck, the better the deck's going to be. Ozolith. Okay, and Bubble Flower. Huntra, I'm okay with less precons. I think there's so many precons these days. I think there's enough precons, right? The other thing is really, as I see it, they just didn't make precons for the Universes Beyond. You could get precons for the Magic in Universe sets. So I think it allows it to be more constructed. So I'm actually okay with less precons as long as they keep coming out with them for the in-universe sets, but I don't think you have to have precons for every set. So I'm okay with it. So here's just a quick synergy check, okay? This is not scientific. This is not high-level deck tech, but it actually makes a lot of sense. This is a card that affects 1/1 counters. So let's see how many cards that play nicely with this card. 1, a commander for sure, so that's great. Right there's a lot of synergy. But 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If you have 10 cards in your deck that have synergy with that, Boron Clutch was a decent choice. Sometimes what happens when people build decks, they'll put a card like this in because it seems fancy and it seems great, but it only has synergy with one other card. And the chances you having those 2 cards in your hand to open the game or to draw them are minimal. So this here, the fact we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and the commander means Boron Clutch was a great job. All right? So, Dr. Clown, that's a really good idea. I wish they would re-release precons. Like, there were some precons that were amazing. I actually built Lathril, because that came up. I think Lathril was a precon back in the day. I really, really agree with you re-releasing precons. I've never heard anyone say that, but that's brilliant. I think that's actually a great idea. Great idea. Well, I got to tell you, everyone, that was a blast. We made it an hour. A lot of fun today. I really, really appreciate you guys coming by. Appreciate you meeting my man, Hunter. Some of you have met him before. We did some alterations to our deck. We looked at this Beadle Grimm set, which, by the way, I would get one. I absolutely love it. And away we would go. Matt Gill, that's how I've been feeling with Kokoshu, the Evening Star, and Rise of the Dark Realm. 2 fun cards that are hard to slot in. I hear you on that. I like Rise of the Dark Realms, but the Dark Realms. There's a massive casting cost, and it's hard to slot in. The Warhammer decks, I want those really bad. I almost bought some the other day. They're expensive though. They're like $300-400 a pop. Maybe if my Encyclopedia Secret Lair sets go up, I'll trade for one. But I love me some Warhammer. All right. Anyway, everybody, this has been an absolute blast. Hopefully you like these lives. Completely unscripted. Having some fun. By the way, Darren, if you are lurking, we got these beautiful sleeves from Ratch to Lynn. Can't wait to use those for a deck. So, there we are. Muscles, Magic the Gathering live. Thank you for everybody for coming by. I go live almost every Tuesday night now. It used to be Wednesdays. I switched it to Tuesdays. I actually canceled my fitness live for this. I like doing this way more. So, if you want to come live, you can find me every Tuesday night. And some other nights too. Sometimes we do Fridays. Sometimes we do other nights. I try to go as much as possible. Thank you for really helping me with the Temple of the Moon Rabbit deck, or Bumbleflower deck. We are now closer to our goal. Come check out the Discord. I'm posted, not Discord. That was like a slip of the tongue. But I'm in there all the time. And yeah, really grateful for you all. Thank you for coming to live. Hunter says goodbye. He peaced out. Went to play some Astrobot or some Sackboy on the PlayStation. And that's it. We'll see you next time. Don't forget, subscribe,